Hello. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to make a pendulum. Now we have the materials in class, so I'm going to also make a demonstration of the experiment that we do so that you can collect the data at home. However, if you have the materials, then why don't you go ahead and feel free to make a pendulum yourself so that you can test these. So what we're going to do for the pendulum is you're going to need a string, and the string should be 50 centimeters long total, 50 centimeters. You're going to need a paper clip. Any paper clip will work as long as it can hold a penny. So you're going to have to end up holding a penny with that paper clip. So you can test that out and see if it works. You're going to need a ruler or a tape measure. I have yardsticks, work really good because we have to take longer measurements. So you might need a couple rulers so that you can measure a little bit longer, because we will have to measure 38 centimeters and of course the 50 centimeters for the total strength. Let me grab my meter stick. So I have a meter stick here. Now, to make the pendulum, let me just drop this down so I can show you. And then you can watch my hands. Hopefully this works, I don't know. But I have a string, and when I measure it, the total string from 0 to 50, it's okay if it goes a little bit over. Mine actually goes to 60, and that's okay. That's okay. Because what we're going to do is we are going to measure it. So first of all, you need to tie it to a paper clip. And any ordinary knot will work. In fact, I'm just going to make it simple, like that, and give it a good little tug so it's tight. Then, this is the part that we have to be careful. We have to start the paper clip at 0. So at 0, then I'm going to hold it here. Now what I want is I want this pendulum, I want everybody's pendulum in a room to be exactly the same size. So I'm going to take a pencil, a pen, a marker, you name it, and I'm going to hold my string from the bottom of the paper clip is at 0. The bottom of the paper clip is at 0. Then I'm going to make a mark on the string at 38 centimeters. 38 centimeters. So I have a mark on my string. I can't quite see it in the video, but there is a mark. There it is. I can see it. So there's a mark on the string. Now that mark is going to be the top point of my loop. I need a loop so that I can put it on something that twirls, a pivot. So I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to pull this down, and then I'm just going to take a piece of tape. You can tie it if you can get that to be up there. Remember, you got to check again so it's exactly 38 centimeters, because we don't want anybody's experiment to be off. Take a tiny, tiny piece of tape, nothing big, and I'm just going to wrap it around. Wrap it around. You could do this on the bottom one with the paper clip if you want. So I'm going to wrap it around tight, and then I'm going to check again. Did my paper clip to the tape? See, mine's actually at 39, so I need to redo this and make it a little bit shorter. I guess if I just let it sit there, it's at 38, so that'll work. That'll work. I don't want to pull it too tight. So right now I have this part. I need to put a penny into the paper clip like that. So I have a pendulum. And let me back up a little bit. So if I hold this, you can see that mechanical pencil works really good because it's got a little groove in there for that string to hold. And then what I'll do is I'll hold it on an edge of a table, something that I can put. I'll do it right here, but you can't see it. But you'll put it on the edge so that you can hold it tight. And now I have a pendulum. So my first question is going to be, now that I have a pendulum, is if I hold this level and I let it go, in 15 seconds, how many swings, or what we call is a cycle. So it goes from this point all the way back to the starting point will be one cycle. How many cycles will it go back and forth in 15 seconds? Make a prediction, then test it. I'm going to continue with this in a little bit. All right, thank you.